So I'm going to do this reading. Hopefully I say the name right. Is it Jawaher Hejii? Hopefully I'm saying that right. So it looks like what been missing since December 23rd. Last seen walking alone on the Armar-Gosa Trail in Henderson, Nevada. And apparently she sat in her car for 2 hours, is the article I read. And then she left her keys on the hood, her phone, left everything behind in her car, walked down a trail and disappears. So this is very intriguing. And let me get ready for this one. I'll do my best to see what I can see here, because why would she do that? She must have been waiting for someone. Was supposed to meet someone there. It has to be. But the thing is, her phone was wiped clean, which makes me feel somebody got a hold of her phone and wiped it clean. Had to have. So let me lower this and see what I get here. Because I know like me, I don't delete my text messages. I don't delete my Facebook messages. I'm not a deleter. And most people, we may clean up a little bit of stuff, but not much. But for everything to be wiped clean, somebody did that. And I would find it hard to believe she did that herself. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck, see what kind of cards we get. See if she's passed, disappeared, what's going on, abducted, most likely. So I've got the Empress, that is the Mother of Tarot. So once again, a lot of times family, that's the ones that are going to be on it. So I feel she's very active in trying to find her. The case is hung up. I've got the Hangman. That is when everything is suspended, and like not a lot of new information, leads, things kind of coming forth. That is the opposing force that is going on. Let me move that over there. And then she shows us the Princess of Wands. So she's, a younger female and so forth. She could possibly be a fire sign. I'm not sure what her birthday is, but that is quite possible. And I know everybody is worried about her. I've got the worry card here. And of course we are. But I've got that Fool card, so I feel her, being fooled by someone is kind of the message I'm getting. And then I've got the Oppression card. So that is Ten of Wands. That is to have a heavy burden and everything like that. Now, I do have the Eight of Pentacles, which can point me to employment or work. That kind of makes me feel somebody that works at that construction site knows something, as that can point me to employment. I do get the Justice card, so we should get justice in this case, which is good. Well, we got to find her. I do got the Lust card. That is concerning, so this could be an abduction and a rape that is going on. But I feel like she might have knew someone from the construction site, and that's part of the reason she's there. And then I've got the Knight of Swords. And that can be someone, it can indicate someone being very violent, like rushing in and so forth. That kind of energy, especially with the sword. Let me go ahead and look what's going on here. And I do have that Devil card showing in her position. I feel like she could possibly have known someone that works at the construction site. Ace of Wands, somebody took the opportunity. Yeah, I feel there's something. I've got the Love card and I've got the Ace of Wands. So I feel there is somebody that we may have had a relationship with or just beginning that works at that construction site. And that's probably why it all got wiped. And then they wiped the existence. But there's she went there. I feel it's somebody that works there. Okay? So, but is it the same person, okay, that works there that abducted her? Okay, so we want to look at that. I do have that devil card. Well, I just drew the works card, guys. Okay? Okay? That is about as blatant as it gets. Is it somebody who works there? And I get the freaking works card. Somebody works there, did this to her. And I feel she went there to meet someone that works there. Okay? So it's one of the people who works there. That's what she was there for. I feel there might be a reward being left to help with this. I do have the completion card. They will be able to close this case. I feel that the police know more than is what's being on. I've got the failure card. The person who did this to her will fail at trying to do that. I feel a female with the Queen of Wands. That makes me feel female, either prosecutor or law enforcement that is going to take charge of this. And then I've got the Emperor to represent law enforcement. They are still active on this, guys. So if people think that they're like letting this pass by, they're not. They're active on it. The person who was involved in this may have drugs. Could be an issue with that. And let me look a little bit more. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling... I'm not sure if she is about to have a birthday, but I feel some kind of celebration type of thing with the Three of Cups. We may be close to her birthday, just so you know. You guys can let me know if that's true. But yeah, I've got the Knight of Swords, a cruelty card. So a cruel act took place. There was a physical altercation with the strife card. So I've got cruelty and strife. I'm pretty sure she's no longer with us. Yes, I end with the death card as I say that. Okay, so I'm sorry to say that. I prefer the family not see it. But, yeah, so cruelty, strife. But I'm telling you, just like when I was talking about someone who works there, I drew the works card, guys, which can have to do with work and working with the team and all that stuff. So she was there to meet somebody who works there. And I think there were people working that day, but I feel like they told her to meet her there. But it's somebody who works on the site. It's somebody who works on the site that did this, which is crazy. They may have been off work at the time or something like that, but I definitely do. Now, it may not have been a planned thing necessarily. I'm not necessarily like maybe meet someone, this, that. Maybe there was an argument, some crazy thing happened. I wrote down the word new, so this feels like a new encounter with someone. I feel like this could have even been the first meeting with someone. So it's possible, maybe met online. Okay, that is possible. So let me write that. And I do have that Knight of Discs, which can point to me for employment too, as well. I don't know what the word clacker means. I'm just going to write it down. I do not know what that means. Unless it's something that sounds like it. Okay? I just wrote the word not far off. So I feel like in a matter of fact, Spirit is making me feel that when people have done searches, they've come real close. And Spirit just said in my ear, they have walked right by her. So they need to continue to look in that area around the construction site. Because I just heard that kind of came in loud, and my hearing is really good. They have walked right by her. And I'm in the middle of a video. What you doing? I know, I'm in the middle of a video. Sorry, that's my daughter. Okay, now let me get my juju back. But I feel they've walked right by her. I do not know if the word ponderosa means anything, but I wrote the word ponderosa. Now let me search it real quick. And this is Henderson, Nevada. Ponderosa and Henderson, Nevada.
Here is a map of Ponderosa Drive, Henderson, Nevada.
There is a Ponderosa Drive. There is a Ponderosa Drive in Henderson, Nevada. Is it near that? Okay, so I did hear Ponderosa. There is a Ponderosa Drive. Now, it's a couple things. I still feel her in that construction area, but it could be somebody lives real close or near that spot. But Ponderosa came in very clear, okay? And a matter of fact, let me write down, what is that? 89015. There is a 90. Let me just write that one down. I'm not saying this is the address. This is just for me to bookmark. Okay, so she was at the, hold on, what's that? What is that called? Arma. She was at the Armagosa Trail. Okay. So hold on one second. Amargosa Trail, Henderson, Nevada. Hopefully.
Here's a map of Amargosa Trail, Henderson, Nevada.
That's a big trail. Okay, that's a big trail. Okay, so so this is not the address. I'm just using a bookmark. How far, whoops. Let me try again. How far is 901 Ponderosa Drive in Henderson, Nevada from Amargosa Trail? Hope I said that right.
The drive from Amargosa Trail to 901
20
Ponderosa
minutes.
Drive is 6.7 miles.
It's a 20-minute drive. So the Amargosa Trail, there is a Ponderosa, and I'm not saying it's the address, but I've got that Ponderosa Drive. So it kind of goes like this. I was just using an address as a reference. So the person could live in that vicinity, or she could be in that. My phone is glaring too much. Let me fix. Oh, it just kicked out. I think the glare affected it. Let me try again. No, it's not doing it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, it's still glaring. If you could kind of see that, it's kind of hard. But, yeah, it's 20 minutes from there. So I feel like this, it looks like the 560, is that, give me a second, guys. My eyes are so bad, even with new glasses. I believe that's the 564. So the person may have taken the 564. So they should check the area, that part of the trail, and along the 564, heading towards that Ponderosa Avenue. I feel she could be somewhere along there. I know that's a big range, guys. I know it's a big range. Let me see if I get anything else. Hear the word sentinel. Remind me what that means. What is a sentinel?
Here's the definition of sentinel: a soldier or guard whose job is to
I got
stand
the word
and keep
sentinel.
watch.
So I had to look it up, like, what does that mean again? And it's a soldier or guard whose job is to stand and keep watch. Okay, so that makes me feel there's somebody else involved in this. Okay, somebody stood guard, and then somebody does the bad thing. Okay, that's what a sentinel does, is they stand guard. And I was just hearing that, and I had to look it up and remind myself what it means. So that makes me feel two are involved. There's one that stood guard, one does the bad thing, and then there's somewhere along from that trail, the 564, I think is what I said, that she is along there somewhere. So, and let me see if I can get anything else. McMurray, Henderson, Nevada. The name McMurray might mean something. Now, it could be a person, or it could also just, there's so many things that it can connect. with it. I mean, it could even be an officer working on the case. But no, I do feel she's passed. I feel the majority of people know that. But I do feel that there is somebody there that she meant to meet up with. Okay? Now, I know the mystery of getting her to leave all her stuff. I'm not too sure on that, guys. But I feel like someone may have called her and then asked her, "Oh, hey, just leave your stuff behind. You can't bring it into this area because of my work and this and that." I feel it might have been something weird like that. Some kind of weird excuse that had her leave her stuff behind. But I'm not exactly 100% on that one. But I do feel she was meant to meet someone there and did. And I feel like it was somebody that works there. So somebody that works there is responsible for this. I do hope this helps.